We first met Dan and Vicky at an outing at LDL last spring. We were instantly drawn to them due to their energy and enthusiasm for boogers. Dan is a retired crop duster pilot, and Vicky does work with local animal shelters to place abandoned animals. We were so thankful for them allowing us to come visit with them in their home. The stories they share are intriguing and keep you entertained. The following videos are a few stories shared by Dan and Vicky. Hope y'all enjoy them as much as we did.
They have intertribal things going on all the time. They had a bunch of Boy Scout like thing. They had a camp going on there, and they had to move them out because the kids were seeing the damn things walking around back here in these trees. And Stevens, he has a damn good picture. Moser does, Kirk does. It was down here by the road somewhere. I thought it covers a gravel pit, or the county, the state will pile big rocks, like this one down here. Maybe it's down here, darling. I don't know where it is.
You talking about
the picture of that one that they saw?
Oh, where the highway department put stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was where they got that.
It's just all
but
over in this area.
People would be sightings.
And it don't look like there's a lot of trees there. You get in it.
Go up to Purgatory.
Okay. Right there. Yep.
Well, I've always said a booger will adapt to what.
Somewhat neighborhood of the woman, her mom and dad, and she was a young girl. They picked up all the garbage out of the cans on this lake. It was kind of a deal. And when I drove by, when I first come to Oklahoma, there was a big old sign there that said, due to people drowning and all that, or disappearing or something. I can remember reading it. They shut it down.
Yeah.
Now it's a church camp. But 30-some people disappeared.
Huh.
What was the French lady's house?
And that's right.
See, Chuck, I didn't think that. I just told Chuck.
This is where that French,
where to go.
A French war
And they
bride.
went up there where we had been, and they found the tracks up at Purgatory, and then they even found the French lady's thing and figured out probably how they were coming up to her house. He had told me that they kind of went on
Something
back
happened
in
to
there.
her. They don't know if she had been raped or what.
Yeah, but
Something.
she was coming home. She was a drinker, and she had pulled up in the yard. I remember that. Pulled up in the yard, and one of them got her between the car and the house. And then after that, she wasn't quite right, and she would shoot at anything from the windows. They said, don't go around that old lady's house. She will shoot. Purgatory, I need to find the pictures, and I go through them and I find them. I'm posting them. It's when we took Bear with Purgatory. We were in the little Kia.
Yeah.
Dan had the gal. He had his crutches in the back. Bear's driving. Well, those roads are sandy. You can get.
You come in on this little old winding. I mean, it's really hard to get around on. You come on in here and go up around. We've found tracks crossing the road right there.
It's nowhere I want to be at. No.
When the first time or two was up there, we stopped along here. There's tracks. You'll find big tracks, and then inside that track you'll find a little track.
Well, that's where I found that big one going up the embankment.
Yeah.
I posted that.
But that's what they call Purgatory right there.
But we were coming out
now
from the jail, leaving the sand road, and you can see where people had been through there. There's a high middle of it, and usually you should kind of not try to go in the tracks. You want to get Bear goes in the tracks and he just speeds up. And
we found a lot of tracks along here, especially underneath an old mulberry tree.
I said, you dumbass. I said, and we're up here in Purgatory. I probably can't even get a cell signal. I got out of the car, got up on the bank, I called Matt. I said, you ain't gonna believe this. I said, Bear has got us stuff up here in freaking Purgatory.
Somewhere right in this area here, there's a BFRO report.
He's got crutches, and it's getting later in the evening. I don't want to be up there at night. And just luckily, an hour or so, whatever later, here come these good old boys in the truck. And they said, you good damn thing we come along, we going to party, because it's like on stage, said, probably when nobody been here through here till probably next week. So they pulled us out, I got pictures of it. I did, I took pictures, I got posting pictures, Bear got stuck in Burkeville. I said, you don't do that on the, I said, you get over, and you don't try to go through the same ruts, or else you're gonna get stuck. You kinda got stuck in Burkeville.
You think a farm boy would know that.
Oh, we've done.
Okay, here we go.
We've done a lot. I told Matt, they make a good movie.
Yeah.
That's how I would remember that Purgatory was that
The
road.
first time me and her went up in that area, we found tracks. The bridges was there. And they've done away with the bridge for some reason or another. But I know the 60-inch stride, big old tracks. Got that. And a woman pulled up. The bed was real muddy, and she pulled. You all right? I said, oh yeah. I just look at these tracks here. She kind of looked. Down the road she went.
That was a
But I saw one.
That's where
This is when we had another outing, and it was right.
It's down there at the foot of the hill.
It would have been right in here, right?
Yeah,
Somewhere
right.
in this area. Somewhere in this area.
Where's the bridge?
It's gone now.
Well, I mean, okay, it's just.
Well, there's a bridge thing
there's
there.
the wide. It's just back this.
It was just right up in
wasn't
here
far.
somewhere.
Yeah,
I
it
saw
wasn't
one there at night in my night vision. But I still get really feelings from that.
Tim is laid back in the truck. He's in the truck, and he's like this, snoring. And I walked by, and Bo didn't like Oklahoma. Bo was not himself in Oklahoma. And I walked by, and he, you know, I said, Bo, it's me, you dumbass, shut up. But I wouldn't have went near that truck.
Well, we'd been doing some calls, and there was a big old tree there, and I was looking up like that, and I would heard an owl start hooting up there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I looked up there, and I seen the eyes, of the owl.
I think they
And I
sometimes
come back
raise
down, and I
us
looked
up
over
the
like
owls.
this
They're really
across
good.
this bar ditch, and that bar ditch is full of Johnson grass. It was probably that tall, and it gets really big up there. And I seen these two eyes, and it kind of
Just watching.
and it kept moving. And I was telling everybody, I got one right here, I got one right here.
I'm like, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Yeah, he's there.
MUFON guy was there.
Run on out there and
He
run on out there
looked
toward
and he couldn't see because you assume that if you ain't got night vision, you ought to be able to see anyway, you know. And I looked at him good, and this day I still see him.
The funniest night was Randy come over. We was gonna go here, and me and Dan didn't know. You know, there was some gonna go with us. Anyway, when we did not even know till we pulled out of the yard, and I looked behind. I said, we got six damn, cars of Kyle walls behind us. And it was all, Randy, I guess, had brought some of the tribe. There was like 6 cars. Ain't no booger.
We had a Kyle wall.
We get over there. We get over there.
Oh, I didn't move down here. There's no problem, baby.
Anyway, where the road forked, and we did a call, and right there where that little piece of sliver of land was, it answered us right there. Answered us right back, loud, right there, and they're just like, whoa, woo! And that's all he did, but he did answer us, and he was that close.
Okay, I'll show you.
But out there, it's a kind of.
Yeah.
We'd
We
go
were
wherever,
standing-
and I said, well, I guess they're partying over in the dark
about
of the
here
night,
when
you
we
know.
were doing
they're-
all them calls, and that one answered me. He was up in here somewhere, up in here. That's where the sound come from.
Yes, the sound coming from right in there.
Yeah.
Not out there. He was that close. He was right there. Right there.
They're not very vocal out there. They won't hardly. You can call them and do anything. All you do, you get to come
Now
up.
we did.
You got to be watching and listening because they're coming. And you do some calls. Yeah.
They would do their huffing, and I only heard that in Mississippi. It was just me, Bear, and Dan on that stretch road, and it was a tunnel effect road, and you get out and you can't see nothing, and the night crickets. Oh my God, they're loud in Mississippi, and
They're loud around here right now.
that we heard the coyote, and I may could find that record. We heard this one bust off, and then right there with it, the coyotes. I mean, they're just right there.
There it is.
And then the next thing, they crossed, or we pissed them off. We interrupted the hunt, whatever it was we did. And I mean, it was a pretty good distance. I could hear like mad, only a lot deeper and a lot longer. And then I'm standing there and I'm like this, because I still kind of knew, and that was just, I'm like, what could, even I could tell that's some lung capacity. Next thing, you hear it's charging towards you. You can hear the brush and you can hear the shit just going, and I remember I looked, I said, I think I'm about to be scared. And then Dan, I'm gonna light him up, because it stopped probably about 20 feet. And I'm just like,
here's what light. Light him, man.
and we're looking, and when you seen how thick that brush was, and it just come tearing up through there like nothing, and then you didn't see him, and everybody said, I think we might ought to load up and go. And I said, you ain't got to tell me twice, but like I said, the trees come up, I like my buffer, and I'm edging around like I don't want to get near them trees. And then out in Oklahoma, we were down at the bottom on the bridge, and we had one of the Indians that come with us sometimes, and then he brought a friend. And we were right there on the bridge, and right off the bridge, right there, I heard the huffing again in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they do a lot of that blowing.
And I've only heard it twice. But we had the new person. See, they got to where they were used to us, bored with us.
CJ.
But we had a totally new person that sometimes they just didn't like. Well, I think we had Crystal and Lori up at one time. The summer it got really active at the bottom. And her and Dave, Crystal
grabbed a hold of my shirt,
it growled at her.
What the hell is that? I said, well, you know what it is. That's what we're here for.
What the hell is that?
That little town, it's not a town. It used to be maybe years and years ago. CJ told me this when I first met him, that his kinfolk had lived up there. And I don't know where it is exactly. Somewhere within a mile or two of that little town. The Indians, the people back then would bury the people on the farm. And this creek, they had to go up and lay big, heavy timber on this grave sites to keep them digging into it. They're fascinated with gravestones, or graveyards, and I don't know why.
Huh.
Barry used to talk about meeting up one down there in Alabama or Mississippi.
What?
The graves. You had that sighting where it jumped across the fence or something in the graveyard.
Yeah.
They're really fascinated with graveyards.
We had took Kelly. Well, actually, the graveyard is kind of at the end of that damn road, and come down that road.
That little town right there is
and it was an old church and a cemetery.
I never did
We
do
got
much
out,
up in there.
and Kelly, we're gonna get you a car. Put some squeal.
There's a lot of sightings
Because
around
I've
this town
smoked.
here.
I can't put the squeal. And she did that call, and she was so tickled. It answered her back, and it sounded just like, because we had gone back down on that bridge where Lori recorded that one, because I posted that one up that she had recorded. It was the same damn vocal. You'd have thought it was the same booger, that raspy roar. And he was off. And we'd wait a while, and I said, kill it, do it again. That's when our bonnet heard the little shotgun. We thought it was working, it wasn't. But she'd do it, he'd answer again. He was hunting. And she just said, see, you call one of these here. But she could put the squeal, If you got a woman, you have to let the woman do that, because she can get that squeal in it. We took his daughter up to the bottom. Yeah, we took his daughter up to the bottom one time, and we didn't get out of the truck. We parked on the bridge, because she come with us. But we got her to do, a hop. And the higher you can go, the better. And I sat there with my window rolled down, and I'd never heard that over the bottom. This booger was wooing her. He was wooing her. He would, ooh, 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 ooh. It just had that wooing quality. And I said, he hunting you. She was going, I'm ready to go. I said, no, do it. But you could tell he was
Yeah.
just, or
Trace
he was
was telling me
sounding
about
real
this house.
sweet, and it just had that sound to it. He was wooing her.
This little house
So yeah,
right
if you
here.
could put a squeal, do a squeal in it, because
Oh,
they know that's a
Indian woman
female.
lived there.
Huh?
Here, that what Trace was telling us about this old woman that lived. That night we walked out in here,
Where are we at?
This-
Oh, okay, yeah.
and that house right there is what he pointed to. And that old woman would go down here to. Good God, have they changed everything again? Oh no, you see it there. That's the dance ground. She would take plates of food down there and feed these creatures. And she stopped or something, or she got sick and couldn't go down there. And they come up to that door, that house right there, and look in the back windows. That's what the Indians is telling me.